Just before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is the best way to buy any items or credits on any platform and at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Go and check them out using the link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. This is episode 62 of trading from a rare drop all the way up to the alpha cap, and right now the inventory is almost worth 150,000 credits. Before we get into the trades, I'd like to say a massive thank you for 30,000 subscribers. We've literally hit 29k a week ago, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to be giving away 2 white octanes over in my Discord server. All you need to do to enter is drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and finally join my Discord server using the link in the description down below. And you're going to want to subscribe because I've got massive plans for giveaways, including a possible alpha cap giveaway. So yeah, make sure you subscribe if you want to be a part of that, and let's get into the first trade of the video. Okay, so we're going to be heading straight into the first trade of the video. This is what the RL Garage post is currently looking like. I believe we're missing out one item, which I think is the white standard. But yeah, for the most part, a lot of my items should be fairly easy to sell, especially the Phoenix, the standard. Maybe not some of the other items that we've had for quite a while, because realistically, the Forest Green Hextide, Forest Green 20XX, they've been around for quite a long time. So hopefully I'll be able to clear those out very soon. But we are selling 2 items in the same trade, the white Fennec and the white standard. Yeah, this is going to be pretty much perfect. Get a minimum value for both of these items. That will save me a lot of time. So glad I was able to do that, and already the post is looking a lot better. So yeah, for the most part, I'm going to be working on clearing out the inventory, trying to get everything sold, and it is going so well already. We're 2 trades in, and I've sold 4 items because I'm going to be selling the Lime Sparkles and the White Singularity, both for their minimum values, and this is so good because both of these I would consider as fairly hard to sell items. So yeah, this will save me so much time, because as I was saying, yeah, getting the minimum value for both of those items, 1.9 for the Sparkles, 1.2 for the Singularity, and yeah, again, the post and the inventory are gonna look so much better, getting 3.1k. Yeah, these are the items I have left. The Phoenix, again, as I was saying, should be fairly easy to sell. Grip Stride, not too sure, to be fair. They've been around for a little bit of time, and I haven't really had any interest, so yeah, I'm not really too hopeful on those items, but hopefully, eventually, they will sell. But I am also going to be selling a Fennec. I believe it is going to be the Sky Blue Fennec. This guy was interested in my Forest Green Fennec as well, but he was trying to underpay, and I'm not going to be taking any underpays because I've got a very long way to go. I think still about 100,000 credits, maybe 90k to go until I get the alpha cap. So yeah, I can't be taking underpays because I'm trying to get to that alpha cap as soon as possible. And yeah, if I take underpays, the process is going to be way longer. But yeah, this is how the post is looking. I'm hoping that the Black OEM might be sold soon as well, but I'm going to be completely honest, I literally couldn't sell anything else in the inventory at this point, so I'm sort of forced to buy items into the inventory, which I didn't really want to do, but I've got to do it, and I'm going to be buying a high demand item. The Fire God, fairly easy to sell, also gone up in price recently, back up to 350 minimum value, which is pretty decent. I'm paying just 200, so this should be 150 credits profit if I can find that minimum value, which I'm not sure if I'll be able to do, but hopefully I will. Of course, going to list it up for 350. I'm sort of hoping that I'll be able to sell it before it goes down in value, because it's looking like it's more stable at 300 than 350, if that makes sense. But of course, I'm going to be going back to buying items. The market is so dead for selling items. Buying items is fine because naturally, if items are hard to sell, then there should be more people quick selling items. Hopefully that makes sense as well. But yeah, buying items is perfectly fine. I just can't get them out of my inventory unless they're really high demand. But in some cases, like the Forest Green Fennec, which is still in my inventory, yeah, I'm still stuck with that. So it sometimes happens, which is a little bit unfortunate. I've also just bought a Blackstone for, I believe, 600 credits, listing up for 800. That should be 200 credits profit, but as you may know from some of my other videos, Blackstone, Black OEM, they're not hard to sell, but they're not easy to sell by any means whatsoever. So I'm always buying them into my inventory. I'm always able to sell them. It just takes a little bit of time. So I'm trying to sell the Black OEM for 1.1k. I buy them for 850. The Blackstone, I buy them for 600, resell them for 800. So it is quite a nice process, to be fair. I'm also going to be selling 2 items in the same trade again, the Grip Stride and the Fennec. I believe I did quick sell the Grip Stride for about 50 below the minimum value, but I just wanted to make sure I was actually able to clear it out of the inventory, which I've been able to do. So I'm going to take that as a dub. I think I bought it for like 200 credits in the first place, so either way, still getting what, 250 credits profit, which at the end of the day is not bad whatsoever. And yeah, I think this is the first time in a very long time that I've had only 1 row of items in my inventory. Granted, I still do have the two of the Dueling Dragons, which I've just remembered. The Crimson Dueling Dragons, they've got to go. They've been here for so long, and nobody's been interested. I don't know what's going on. I'm never buying them again because, yeah, nothing's happening. Buying a Grey Stern as well. A Grey Standard rather, messing up my words. 100 credits below the minimum value. Again, that is a high demand item, so I should be able to flip it for the minimum value. But as I was saying, the Crimson Dueling Dragons, what is going on? Why does nobody want them? Absolute shambles. I'm going to be completely honest. I've had them for probably a month at this point. I don't even know if that's an exaggeration because, yeah, they've been here way too long. But, yeah, I'm going to be going back to buying high demand items because they're so reliable. Sometimes they don't actually sell that quick, which is shown from the Forest Green Fennec, which is in my inventory. Massive L. But for the most part, Painted Fennecs, Octane Standards, Dueling Dragons. I don't know why I said Dueling Dragons, but it just came to mind. Yeah, those items are really easy to sell, especially high demand, unpainted black market. So Dissolver, Mainframe, Interstellar, Dueling Dragons, which I've already mentioned. They are sort of my safety items because the demand for those items still is crazy when trading is as dead as it is. So that is why I love to trade with those items. I don't get to trade with them all the time because naturally they're easy to sell, so they don't get quick sold that often. I'm also selling the Fire God for 350. Now, this did take quite a long time. I'm going to be completely honest. Maybe it was because it's gone up in value and people are still used to it being 300 credits. Not too sure. Either way, it's gone, so I'm not going to complain. Updating that post, of course. And yeah, the Black Stern, Black OEM, they're going to be my main focus as well as the Grey Stern. I keep saying Grey Stern, the Grey Standard, and the Crimson Fennec. So I want to focus on selling the high demand items as well as sort of the in-between high demand and low demand. And right now, I'm going to completely ignore the black markets because nothing is happening with them. So I'm going to leave them be. I'll keep posting them on RL Garage, of course, but I'm not going to bother trying to sell them on places such as the Xbox Looking for Group section. Hopefully somebody on RL Garage will get interested and they'll sort themselves out. But yeah, I don't know, because right now nothing's happening. I'm sort of struggling with those black markets. Everything else for now is pretty fine, to be fair. We're making profit at a stable rate at the moment. It's not insane, but it's not terrible. So yeah, I can't complain at the moment. Now, to be honest, I do sort of want to go back to buying and selling low demand items just because it's more exciting. That is why I like to trade with them. You get more profit. They do stick around in your inventory for a little bit longer than the high demand items, but it's a little bit of fun. It switches it up from just high demand items all of the time because, yeah, I keep on buying stuff like Standards, Fennecs, Zombas, Octanes. Yeah, it's just very repetitive, so I do like to switch it up. That is why I've got the items in my inventory, the black markets at the top, the Forest Green black markets, and also the Crimson Dueling Dragons, because if I do sell them for the minimum value, I'm making way more profit than I would from the high demand items because, yeah, they're so hard to sell, so naturally people quick sell them way below the minimum value. For example, I think the Forest Green Hextide, it was 1k minimum value on the spreadsheet. I bought it for 500, but I'm not going to talk about that anymore because we are buying a White Octane. Finally, something exciting in this episode. Buying it for 6.1k, 300 credits below that minimum value, but I might even sell it for a little bit more. I'm going to be listing it up for 6.6k. Seeing how that goes. It is a very high demand item. Loads of people want it. I might even be able to get myself a cheeky little item overpay, but I guess we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll get 6.5k at least. That'll be what, I can't even do maths. That'll be 400 credits profit. Yeah, my mind completely blanked then. I'm not that bad at maths, but I can't do it on the spot like that. Gonna be buying another standard, yeah. It's a little bit boring, but it is what it is. It gets me that profit over time, and this is a perfect example of just making profit. Not a lot of profit, but slowly and steady, and eventually we'll build up to something decent. Hopefully get the alpha cap, because I'm actually enjoying this series than the last time I did it, because last time it was quite boring, but right now it's actually quite fun. I think I'm finding it easier to trade, even though trading is a lot more dead now than it was last time I did the Alpha Cap series. That's a bit weird. Maybe I'm just enjoying trading a little bit more. Let me know if you're enjoying trading as well, or if you've had enough with it, because I can completely understand if you have. But again, buying another Fire God, yes, it is boring, it is repetitive. However, the last one I sold for 350, I made 150 credits profit on it. So hopefully I can replicate that once again. But this is the post that we're going to be rocking. Yeah, completely full up again. Gonna be trying to get that White Octane gone, but this is how the post is looking at the end of the episode. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and stay tuned for the next episode coming very, very soon.